sling crack rocks or you got a wicked jump shot. We are assumed not to be smart enough to be in these elite institutions.
That man's spitting. That man's spitting, baby. That man be telling the truth, baby. That man's spitting. Y'all know that man's spitting. Y'all know the rhymes he spit. That man be talking, baby. Baby, that man be talking. Telling the truth on y'all. Y'all ain't ready for this level of understanding. Y'all ain't ready. Hold on. Yes. Connect. Uh-huh. Yeah. Told your mama. Didn't I tell? Hey, what'd I tell your mama? What'd I tell your mama? What'd I tell her? Listen. I told her to stop playing with me. Come on in, kids. All of you, what do they call them? TikTok refugees and shit. Taki mushrooms. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Do y'all know what day it is? Do you know what today is? I want you to know that today is Wednesday. Do you know what today is? Hold on. Do you know what today is? It is Wednesday. Why Wednesday? Do you know what today is? It is Wednesday, made for you and me. That's right, kids. It is Why Wednesday. It is Why Wednesday. That's what it is. And I am your host. Let me go ahead and properly do this show. Good morning, boys and girls and children of all ages. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea. Welcome to the Sound of Coffee. My name is Thomas Bishop. I'm known as the villain. I'm so good looking that the white boys can't stand me. I'm better looking than the black boys. Face it, I'm just sexy as hell all the way around, all right? Argue with your mama, don't argue with me. What do we say in the show? Argue with your mama, don't argue with me. That's right, kids. Dad's back. And he's doing that thing that dad does, which is tell y'all the truth whether you like it or not. This show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Glitterwix.com, where you can check out some candles and merchandise for some of your favorite content creators all throughout social media. London and the crew, they do a live every night where they create candles. It is a beautiful site. You need to go over there and check it out. Also, make sure that you tell London that she is a great person and stop playing. Don't act do not act like she is not a beautiful human being. Glitterwix.com. This show is brought to you in part by Smooth California. Hey, let's just be honest. Some of y'all got the skin of a aardvark. Okay? Like right now, your skin is doing things that it shouldn't be doing. Yeah, I mean? Like your skin's bad. Like it's real bad. And I think you know it. I don't think you want to accept it because, then you'd have to accept the fact that you don't wash or put on lotion. But that's where Smooth California comes in. It's skincare products that will help you feel and look as best as humanly possible. Go to smoothca.online. Finally, this show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the Melanation. I have 2 Melanated Excellence shirts. The one with Brother Malcolm, and there's one with a sister on there that I'm gonna actually wear tomorrow. Since it's Truthful Thursday, I will be wearing my Black Queen Melanated Excellence t-shirt. You should check it out. Myself and my manager Huma run the place. It is a great shop. You don't have to be melanated to be in the celebration. Remember that. melexcellence.com. So, as we have established, today is Why Wednesday. We've established this because every Wednesday we have to ask ourselves that pertinent question. Why? Why is this happening? Who did this? Why did you do this? Could you not do it again? Maybe perhaps find an alternate way not to do what the hell it is that you did. Don't do that no more. How about that? We would call it Don't Do That No More Wednesday, but some of y'all are still going to go out there and do it, and then we're going to have to come find you, and that's when the cops get involved. Okay? That's when the cops get involved. But let's start with the most obvious. All right, so I need to know, why are the fragile feelings of a lot of Caucasian people so easily hurt when somebody tells you something your ass needs to hear? I'm so serious about this right now. I am so utterly, utterly serious about this. You see, we have an election coming up. It seems like the winds of the winds of time are changing. So it really does seem like things are. I won't say they're turning for the better, because I don't put shit past anybody. I don't. Americans have proven to me without a shadow of a doubt, I don't put shit past nobody. I genuinely do not. So to know, while we're sitting around talking about hey, we've got a election coming and we can elect a woman and first woman of color and blah blah blah. I get it, I understand it, but damn it, no. We talking about America, right? We are talking about America, right? 3 Caucasian women. We would also like to know the answer to this. Thank you. Yes. Like, we want to change. I really want y'all to understand. America really wants to change. Young people want to change from the status quo. Activists want to change from the status quo. People, working class people, want to change from the status quo. They want it. They desperately want it. People are hungry for change, right? And yet, there is a contingent of Caucasians that refuse to come here. Like, come this way. Come over here. Go over there. Go that way. Every time listen, the flow of time goes forward. It progresses. Why are there some people out here with anchors? They're literally tying anchors to their feet and they slamming the anchors on the ground and they're like, we're not moving. Hurricane level winds, these some bitches gonna get torn the F apart, but they refuse to go forward. Refuse. What is it? What is so fantastic about not changing shit? Who ever heard of this? Who the hell ever heard of this? And the problem we keep having election after election after election is this. This same contingent, they're the most vocal. They're the ones that get all the media attention, print, social, traditional, television, whatever. And they're the ones that will get that spotlight and use it to its maximum effort. Let me tell you something. I could be interviewed by CNN and I'm going to say some rational shit. That's going to be my job. Hey, Thomas, say something rational, please. Okay. I think I'll say something rational. This is what my rational thoughts are. Not these jackasses. Where was Obama on 9/11? What? The what? Where was Obama on 9/11? Why wasn't he in the White House? Because he wasn't president yet, you simple son of a. Like, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if y'all have not heard this. All right. So at the beginning of the year, which was an election year, we realized we were going to end up with two old white men running for president of the United States. And when I say old, I'm talking old white men. Joe Biden was older, but not by much. And Donald Trump did not look like a spring chicken his damn self. Hey, Jeff, I got suspended for going on Mishi's live yesterday afternoon, even though I was on live and Manda's live yesterday night before I went to bed. TikTok be on some bullshit. So I am suspended on live until October 30th, which I'm really seriously looking at it like, yeah. Anyway, that was the first question I asked this morning. First question I asked this morning. Why? So filth, Florin, filth. But you've heard some of these people talk in front of cameras. You've heard them. Do y'all remember the woman that said that they caught all of Joe Biden's, all the fake, all the Donald Trump votes that would have won him the election in a Catholic satellite? Do y'all remember that? Do you remember that? Do you remember when a woman said in front of a camera and microphone that Donald Trump's votes were in a satellite and it was Catholic? Like, do y'all remember that? Like, these are the people that are stopping the flow of time. We should have long past had Jetsons cars. Y'all remember the Jetsons? What year was that based in? What year was the entire TV show The Jetsons based in? What's going on, Sam? No. Hey, Chaos. Jewish space lasers was Marjorie Taylor Greene. This woman, who was Italian, she said it. She said that they caught all the Donald Trump votes that Joe Biden tried to steal. They were in a Catholic satellite, a satellite ran by the Vatican. And because Donald Trump put Space Force and Space Force, he created Space Force, and Elon Musk had SpaceX, they caught all of the ballots that were in. I'm gonna say this sentence again. I'm gonna say it calmly, and I need y'all to genuinely think about this. A woman, a human being, somebody that actually looks like she's had children or a husband or whatever, a person that is actually able to stand up on two legs and not howl at the moon. A woman, a human being, said to a man with a camera and a microphone that Donald Trump was going to win the presidency. It was going to be overturned because they found the cheating that was going on. It turns out that the Biden administration, which wasn't in place at the time, obviously, put all of the votes for Donald Trump into a satellite ran by the Vatican, and Donald Trump, using Space Force and Elon Musk SpaceX, went up to this Catholic satellite and found the votes. What do you say to that? What do you say to that? If somebody walked, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so serious right now. I'm so serious right now. You go to work. You go into the job that pays your bills. The job that pays your bills. And you go in, and one of your coworkers, who's a huge QAnon Trump supporter, comes up to you and says, yeah, boy, getting ready to go down. And you look at him, first off, I don't know who my boy is. Secondly, go down for what? And thirdly, could you please get out of my face? Your breath smells like sardines. What are you talking about? We found the votes for Donald Trump. You mean for the 2020 election, the one that was 4 years ago? We found them. And you know where we found them? I am literally sitting at the edge of my seat trying to figure out, where did you find these names votes for? We found them in the Vatican satellite. Hold up. Say that again. Yeah, the Vatican satellite. That's why Donald Trump used SpaceX and Space Force and found all the votes that the Catholic satellite had up there. This would be your look, and this will be what you said. I will Shawn Michaels sweet chin music somebody in the mouth if they brought their ass up and said that shit to me. That's how you find out whether or not the wrestling moves you've been watching all your life actually work. I would super kick a dude's mouth open. What? You said that out loud where people could hear you. You said that. And you expect me, a rational human being with functioning eyes and ears who does not have a TBI, to believe that shit. What? Why? Why? But that is the problem. That is the problem. That's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. That's it right there, in a nutshell. In a nutshell. We cannot go forward because we're carrying dead weight that holds us back. The idea of a woman president, a woman of color president, that just scares the shit out of people. So they got to make up shit about her. They have to make up shit. The person they're trying to support, and don't misunderstand me, y'all, do not let these people sit up and tell you that they're not Donald Trump supporters when they start talking shit about Kamala Harris. Don't do it. Because they literally are exactly the sort of person that would support Donald Trump. Do not let these people get in your face and say, there is no, if you're still on the fence 2 weeks out of the damn race, you want to support Trump, you just don't want to get cussed out because of it. Like, come on now. Come on. 2 weeks out, you're still undecided. Undecide these nuts. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get the fuck out. Fuck out. Fuck out. Fuck out. 2 weeks out from the damn election, you still undecided. Man, if you don't sit your stupid ass in the corner and shut up, get out of here. They want to support Trump. They just don't want the backlash. But I digress. These are the people we got to talk to. These are the people we have to have conversations with. The reason and I'm using a real world example. This is not me pity partying anything. This is a real world example of what I'm talking about. Right? My live was suspended on TikTok for hate speech and harmful behaviors. I was on 3 lives yesterday. When I went on Mishi's live, I left. It wasn't like I got kicked off. I actually left because I had to go pick up my wife. Then last night I was on Manda's live. So I was on Matt, Mishi's, and Manda's, the triple M's. You know, the white folk M. You know what I mean? I did the M loop. Right? Go to bed, think things cool, everything's great. Go to bed, wake up, your live has been suspended. Now, the only reason that shit would have happened is if somebody would have reported it. I can almost, and it said exactly what live it was. It was Mishi's live. So I'm not even mad at her, but I know somebody got in their damn feelings because of something I said. That is where we are right now. It's not the fact that these people want to say this toxic ass shit in the air and don't want anybody to check them. They don't. They want to be able to just spew the most ridiculous shit ever known to man and then don't want anybody to say anything to them about it. So you think it's perfectly okay to spew out Fukushima, Chernobyl levels of disinformation, misinformation, and downright fuckery. Excuse my French. I know I'm not supposed to cuss before 8 p.m., but there's really no other way to describe it. Filth-floor and filthery does not have the same impact. But they want to spew this without being regulated or checked in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Like, at all. Which is the problem. We can't. We should be further into evolution than we are right now. We should be further into evolution than we are right now. Do y'all understand that? Do y'all understand that? We literally should have some of the shit that we've seen in TV shows and movies. Why is Elon Musk involved in space when we have NASA? Why are we not making strides to go to different parts of the damn universe? We should have been found a way to deal with our trash all over the damn oceans and shit like that. We should have been found a way to deal with climate change, the polar ice caps melting and things of that nature, seawater rising and shit. We should have been done this. As a species, we should have been done this. We are still using wars to solve problems. We should have had some level of peace at this point. We are in the 2020s. Okay? And we look just like we looked in the 1980s. Make that shit make sense. Make it make sense. That's why the only way to describe it is fuckery. I'm sorry, but it's true. It is true. And yes, that's an ugly word to say, but it's true. Explain to us how the hell we're still here. How the hell are we still here? We have no answer for overpopulation. None. None. We have no answer for overpopulation. Business, corporations, people that make money off of this shit are still in the conversation about the human species. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Until a stock share can take a piss, I don't want to hear from it. Until a profit margin can birth a baby, I'm going to need you to sit your punk ass down. We are ran by profitability. Profitability. Not does this advance society? Does this advance human intelligence? No. It's, hey, can you make $1 off of it? Some shit, listen, some shit shouldn't make a profit. There, I said it. I said it. There are certain things that should not be left to the whim of the profit margin. If your ass has cancer, the last thing in the world you want to hear anybody say is it's not affordable because there's no profit in it. You will have your family members whoop their whole ass. It'll be DJ and Hustle and Flow. Whoop that bitch. Whoop that bitch. You will beat the shit out of somebody saying that shit. Excuse me? Yeah, we would save you. But there's what is it? Return on investment isn't high enough. What the hell you mean? We don't know what else we're getting out of this if we save your life. You will beat the shit out of somebody. You will beat the shit out of somebody. Why are we still arguing about the damn minimum wage? We have what makes up poverty levels. This is not a shock, kids. We know what makes up poverty levels. We get it. And yet, for some reason, we still have businesses trying to say to us, hey, we don't want to pay anymore. We just enough for your ass to eat beef barbecue rib sandwich at Quick Trip. If you can afford 2 of those and some water, that's all we paying you. Now, please come in and make me maximum profits. What? Make you maximum profits? And this is how people's lives are judged. This is how people's lives are judged. Maximum profit at minimum expense. And we have people rooting for that. Why would you root for that? Why in the name of everything that is holy would you root for that? Why would you tell yourself, hey, yo, this sounds like a good idea to me. I think I'll be okay with that. I think I'll be fine with that. We've got to protect these job creators. What? In every election, we disappoint ourselves. And I want y'all to understand, I'm not even just talking about America, okay? Please understand this. This is not just an American phenomenon. This is a worldwide phenomenon. We do not want to advance. Far too many people would like to wrap themselves up in religious dogma rather than change. A lot of us would like to wrap themselves up in oligarch mentality rather than advancing forward, and people suffer. But we're told over and over, oh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing because that means the profit margin in. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? And dumb people vote. It's their God-given right. But they vote against their own best interest. Every election cycle is like watching a bunch of people slice their own throat. It really is. Election after election after election. It's like watching a bunch of people slit their own throat. Every election cycle. It's like watching a bunch of poor, working class, we really need help, but we really refuse to hold the people accountable as folks, slitting their own throats election after election after election. It makes no damn sense. I said here in America, we get the democracy we deserve. We do. America gets the democracy we deserve. If you don't want better, you ain't getting better. You just ain't. I'm sorry. Got no F's to give. You don't get better. And why should these people want to give you better? Why should they? When you got a woman out here talking about there are hidden votes for her chosen presidential candidate sitting in a satellite that's owned by the Vatican and SpaceX and Space Force, like they're one of them is Gundams, the other one is Power freaking Rangers, had to go up and get them. Why would you want to have better for that? Why would you get like? Would I want to give that woman better for anything? Why? Why? Why would I want to help your ass? That's why I said some of y'all need to go back to bed. So I said this. A lot of y'all need to go back to bed. Just go back to bed. It's the Titanic. The Titanic is where you're at. It has hit the iceberg. It is taking on water at a disgusting rate. Disgusting. Right? You ain't gonna make it to the life raft. You just ain't. You're not gonna. I know you think them Nike Air, them Nike Cortez is gonna help you run. They're not. You got a triple fat goose jacket. It's not gonna help. It's too cold. So just take your punk ass back to bed. Go back to bed. Just go back to bed. That woman, as soon as she said that, she should have just walked off in the sunset and walked all the way to her house and then just went back to sleep until she didn't wake up no more. That's not even the dumbest thing I've heard. I keep telling y'all, I feel like a little kid. I feel like a little badass kid when I go, I got a picture, I got a picture, I got a picture, I have a picture. I have a picture. That was the height of, I don't want to play no more. I don't want to play no more. I'm good. I don't want to play no more. The Sturgis woman, naked from the waist up, with the airbrushed picture of Mount Rushmore with Donald Trump's head at the end of it that said Trump 2020. I don't want to play anymore. Man, you see some shit like that, that's depressing. Listen, seeing that picture should have been accompanied with Neil Young's Philadelphia. Philadelphia. I'm gonna tell you, I saw it, and that's what I was thinking. That song popped right in my head. And when I see the lights, I know I'll be all right. Like Philadelphia. Like just I I have another. I used to have another picture. It was on my old Facebook account before it got hacked, where yet another woman wearing a shirt that says Donald Trump can grab me by the, and it had an arrow pointing at her cooch. It had an arrow pointing at her cooch. Like I like. What do you do with that information? Somebody tells you that that was seen. Somebody literally tells you that shit actually happened. What do you do with that information? Do you walk around like Kang and Kung Fu after some shit like that? Do you? Like you, you do y'all remember Ace Hood over on TikTok? The black guy that was all about the Trump train. Hey, Hood, remember him? He didn't know history or science or literature or teeth brushing or whatever. He knew nothing, right? This some bitch talk about we back the blue. Yeah, that's true. And then he gets arrested. What the like I I don't this is the shit I'm talking about. Y'all gotta understand something. Stupid is screwing. I know it. Listen, if you're listening or watching this show, I have a fairly decent gauge on whether or not you're a smart person. Not because you're watching me, but because you're just one of those sort of people that see bullshit and go, hey, yo, I don't like that shit. And then you hear me say, hey, I don't like that shit. Like, hey, I'm going to follow that guy. Okay. Y'all ain't doing enough screwing. You're not. Sorry. I get it. I understand. Y'all ain't having enough smart babies. You're not. But do you know who is having babies? Some of the stupidest sons of bitches walking in the world today. Today. They out here banging and banging and banging and banging. They're making babies so dumb that you're going to have to hit them in the head rather than smacking them on the ass when they're born. These kids literally come out eating paint chips. That's the only way to get them out of the womb. Hey, Boogie, want some paint chips? And they're teaching these rock dumb children the same stupid shit that they believe. And guess what? They're unleashing them on the world. It's like when Damien Thorne in Omen 3, when he was trapped, when the guy was trapped and he had all the hound dogs and they were all looking at him. And Damien just said, take him. And the dogs took off and ripped that dude's ass to pieces. Like they ripped him from the rooter to the tutor. That's what they're doing with their dumb children. One day, this kid has slammed his head through sheetrock long enough and taken bites out of it that his father or mother puts their hand on his shoulder and they go, all right, dumbass, you done learned all we can give you. Go out in the world, boy. And it's the Strigoi from The Strain. They're just out here. You got to talk to them. You work with them. They eat lunch with just basically consists of eating a table. Like they take a bite out of the damn table. Like they are bo-apping everything. Hey, so being human beings, we were thinking that we could help humanity by coming up with a cheap and delicious and nutritious and natural form of food so that we would not have starvation all over the world. I don't like that. Give me fried chicken and some watermelon, son, bitch. Just, I don't. Yeah. Hey, we would like to come up with an alternate to gas powered anything. We're trying to make electric. We're trying to make solar. That way we can actually save the planet and we won't have to fight in any more of these wars about oil. We don't give a damn. I like my gas at 85 cents like Trump had it. Give me more gas. I'll pour it on my ass. Hey, as a man, I was not born with a womb. So therefore, I, being the sort of person that I am, I cannot tell a woman what exactly to do with her body. I believe in privacy for women, and I also believe in being pro mind your own business. I don't give a damn. I want to know what's going on in your uterus. I want all the rules over it. Why are we here? Stupid people are banging hard. Sex between smart folks is kind of, like, I really, really want to dig off in your guts, but unfortunately, I have this big project I got to do in the morning. But don't worry about it, honey. I want to jump on your penis like it owes me money, but I too have a big work project. Okay, so maybe we'll schedule it for this weekend. Absolutely, we'll schedule it for this weekend. Not dumb people. Dumb people are looking at each other for 30 seconds going, I won't put it there. And that's it. The best sex humanly possible by some of the dumbest sons of bitches on the planet. Next thing you know, I'm pregnant. I know. I felt it when I put it in you. Here come dumbass Junior. This is the sort of kid that go fall down 2 flights of stairs, get up and giggle, and then eat one of the steps. And they're out here with us. I don't want to be here with them. I don't want to play with these dumbass people. I don't. I'm sorry. I know we should all, people say, but they're all God's children. What the hell was God doing when they made this stupid son of a bitch? What the hell was God doing? Like, did he start the process, go out of the room to get a cup of coffee, come back, and now the shit then got too much stupid? Like, what is going on? And I've said this before. Ignorant and willing to learn, I'm cool with you. You, I can work with. It's going to be an uphill battle to try to get you to where you need to be mentally, intelligent-wise. It's going to be a chore, but we can do it. I can teach you things you did not know. We can teach you things that you did not know. Ignorant and bold? Yeah. I have never in the history of never wanted people to try to fly off a cliff more. Listen, the Boat bird was invented simply for those dumb bastards. The ignorant and bold. I'm stupid in a bag of rocks and I don't want to learn. I don't want no book learning. Why would I want to talk to you? Why in the name of Rao would I even want to have a conversation with your dumb ass? Why? And these people are bold. The airbrushed Mount Rushmore with Donald Trump's face on it, titty lady. You know she thought, because she has a smile. Again, I have the picture. She has the dumbest smile on her freaking face. Like, seriously. She, listen, I'm like, I really want you to understand that. She was happy as shit. I have never seen a person so happy to have Mount Rushmore. And mind you, she's not a small woman. We're not talking about some 135-pound woman. She's my type of woman. Plus size. I told y'all, I love me some plus size women. So in that regard, I wasn't even making fun of her for that because she's plus size. I like plus size. My problem is she's plus size, naked from the waist up. Boobs are huge. And across all of this is a Mount Rushmore airbrush painting with Donald Trump's face. Why? Why? That's ignorant and bold. That is ignorant and bold. Ladies, y'all have met them. Ladies, you have met them. The ignorant and bold men, y'all know who they are. Y'all know exactly who they are. The sup followed by a dick pic, that's the guys I'm talking about. Ladies, you have met these men. You can't say anything sexual around them because the next thing you know, they're going to be talking about all the ways they want to screw you. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. You've seen them. Ladies, you have seen them. Gentlemen, you've seen them too. If they got a Ford 715 what is it, 1500 series King Cab, Super King Cab with truck nuts and big tires, I don't even have to say anything else, do I? Y'all know who they are. Y'all know who they are. They have taken the country aesthetics, which is a real thing. Country is a real thing. Rural areas, small town stuff like that. They have taken that and just bastardized it. They have bastardized it. To the point where you don't even know what this shit even means anymore. And mind you, these people are out here and they're making babies. They're making babies. Guys, you've met women like this. You have. Just saying, you've met women like this. Bold, ignorant ass women. You've met them. You've seen them. You've seen them on social media. You've seen them on print. Lauren Boebert. Marjorie Taylor freaking Greene. Nancy Mace. You have seen them. You have heard them. They're not even appealing. They're not appealing in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You would not see it. Some of y'all, if I told y'all to imagine yourself married to Marjorie Taylor Greene, you would literally tell me to go F myself. Hey man, Thomas, that's some bullshit, man. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. That's what y'all would do. Some of the blondes on Fox News, Ainsley Earhart, Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I am. And they get the spotlight. They get the media attention. They do. When it comes time for us to talk about politics in America, where do they go? To these stupid ass people. They go to them. They don't come to us. They don't come to us. Every election cycle, watch. Mark this on your calendar, kids. Today is October 23rd. Tomorrow is my brother's birthday, by the way. So, today is October 23rd, 2024. There will be a midterm election in 2 years. Right around this time in 2 years. Okay? Mark this on your calendar, kids. At the beginning of that year, which will be 2026. Well, is it 26 or 27? No, it's 26. It'll be 2026. Watch your news channels. When they start talking about economy and shit, watch where they're going. Just take a gander where they're going to go. It's going to be some diner in some white part of America filled with stupid ass people. You're not going to see them at a rib shack in the blackest parts of Birmingham, Alabama. You're not going to see them go to a Spanish-speaking or Mexican restaurant in East L.A. They're not going to Spanish Harlem. They're not going to St. Louis, to Kansas City. They ain't going to none of them. They're not going to Miami or Atlanta. If they do go to these places, they're going to go to a church. Let's go to Atlanta to a church. A black church. Let's add, because this black church represents all the black people in America. How are you guys feeling about welfare? Do I look like I give a shit about some goddamn welfare, lady? Let's go to a Mexican restaurant in East LA. Hey, how do you feel about immigrants? Bitch, I was born here. But economic woes will have to be encompassed by this one diner in the smallest city in Iowa. And those white people represent America. How do you feel about finances? I think Kamala Harris is a bitch, and I think she ought to have her teeth kicked in. What the hell are you talking about? They celebrate the ignorant and the damn bold. They celebrate it. It is a rite of passage. It is a rite of passage. When you want to talk about welfare, go to black communities. This is the media's operation. Argue with your mama, don't argue with me. When you want to talk about Mexicans coming over the border illegally, go find some Mexicans in some Spanish-speaking part of America, in Tejas or whatever. When you want to talk about women's reproductive rights, go to a bunch of women in the church. Again, argue with your mama. Want to talk about trans rights? Find the most conservative gay white man you can find. He represents all of trans rights right there. That guy, him, that dude, that guy right there. But when you want to talk about the state of America, go to the smallest, whitest diner you can find in Idaho, Iowa, Montana, and ask them dumb bastards, because they represent the rest of us. Like, what the ignorant and bold. And again, ignorant and bold are having sexual relations. They are banging it out. Ignorant and bold are banging it the F out. They are banging it out. Smart people, not so much. Smart people, listen, we're smart enough to know when to have sex. We are. We are smart enough to know when to have sex. We absolutely 100% like, hey, man, we don't need to right now. Like, I don't know. We're in the midst of life-saving procedures to save this young girl's life from this. She was mauled by a mongoose. We need to save her life. But you know what I really want to do? I want to get me some coochie. Bruh, what the? What the? What? Wait a minute. I'm sorry, that messed that one up. But right now, you want to get your pecker wet. Right now. Right now. We got a young girl who's gotten mongoose bites over 30% of her damn body. You talk about getting some ass. Let me reset the show. This is the sound of coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio and streaming over here on US Tubes. Love YouTubes. My name is Thomas Bishop. I'm known as the villain. This show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com. Check out the hottest, freshest, newest scent on these candle streets. It is called Villainous. Is inspired by yours truly, Thomas the Villain Bishop. $18. Glitterwix.com. This show is brought to you also in part by Smooth California skincare products that will make you look and feel your very best self. Go to smoothca.online. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. Go to melexcellence.com. Check out some of the gear over there. You will absolutely love it. Let's switch gears because I don't want to keep talking about stupid people all morning. So yesterday we talked about the fact Donald Trump went to a closed goddamn McDonald's and served some of his supporters fries. Hold on. Yes. Well, that wasn't the end of it. There's a video. A guy who worked there described what actually happened. And it turns out they did not want Donald Trump anywhere near the stove because he could have hurt himself. This your man? He can't even handle a stove. They were in fear that he would hurt himself. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. They were in fear that he would hurt himself. I really want you to think about that. They wanted him working on fries and not cooking the damn. Well, he did cook some fries, but he had like a basket. You know what I mean? He had a basket. So he had a basket. He poured the fries out. He put some salt on them. He put the fries in one of those fry holders, and then he put it in a bag, and then put the bag outside the window. I just have one question when it comes to Donald Trump doing shit like this. I gotta be the person to ask these questions because nobody else will. Trump supporters think this is the greatest thing since the last greatest thing. But did that move the needle for somebody? Were you sitting on the fence until Donald Trump decided to sling them fries? Now you just all in for Trump. Is that what happened? Is that really what happened? Did we really? Yeah, I mean, did you really? Hey, I didn't know who I was gonna vote for until I saw Trump slinging them fries. Now I'm Team Trump. I don't know. He did that stunt, and I'm pretty sure anybody who was going to vote for him was going to vote for him anyway, whether he was slanging fries or not. Those of us who wasn't going to vote for that stupid son of a bitch did not vote for that stupid son of a bitch, whether he was slanging fries, pies, or fries, pies, or punching people in the eyes. We didn't give a shit. We wasn't going to vote for him. We good. We good. He out here slanging fries. What? Did that move somebody? Was that the tipping point? Was that the tipping point? And then Kamala came out there and was on business. There are people, ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of y'all don't want to believe this, and a lot of y'all will shit on fast food workers, but there are people who are surviving and feeding their families off of working at fast food restaurants. Okay? You ain't got to like it, bitch. Just pay for your food and get the hell out. Nobody asked you your punk ass opinion. Nobody. There are people who are literally out there feeding their families off of fast food restaurants. It's an honest job that they make honest pay. Some of them are working fries, some of them are supervisors. It does not matter. It is an honest job with honest pay. And some of y'all made fun of these some bitches until Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man, Fry Cook Franny, decided to get his punk ass in there and slang some fries, right? Right? And that did it, damn it. I'm gonna vote for Trump. He can slang them fries. That was your tipping point. Not any economic policies, which he has none. Not anything involving, I'm going to make my life better. I want to vote for somebody that won't make it harder for me to live in this damn world. Nah, it was the fries, B. That's what did it. The way he jammed the fries into the fry holder, jammed the fry holder into a bag, and then jammed it out of a damn window. There you go. There you go. That's the one. That did it. Girl, I didn't even know who I was going to vote for. And then I saw Donald Trump out there slanging them fries. Girl, I promise you. Girl, I promise you. I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? Fries. Fries. That's what tipped it over the scale. And listen, I'm gonna use a word that the young kids use now. Donald Trump's entire life is a crash out. Argue with your mama, don't argue with. His entire life is a crash out. Over the past, listen, when they switched from Joe Biden to Kamala Harris, Donald Trump was not ready. Like, come on, man. Donald Trump was not ready. You're right, Chris. You're right. But hold on, Chris. We ain't there yet. Donald Trump has been a crash out ever since Kamala Harris came on the scene. Straight crash out. Straight up crash out. He don't know what to do. He don't know how to act. Y'all ever see the dude that has a crush on a girl but don't know how to act in front of her? That's why he'll never get her. You know he has a crush. Like, yo, man, I really got a crush on that girl. But every time she come in the room, he start moonwalking badly, tripping over shit. Y'all know that dude? That's him. That's Donald Trump. He just knew he was going to beat the shit out of an old man. He knew he was going to whoop the shit out of. He was like, I get a chance to beat the shit out of Joe Biden again. It's going to be great. It's going to be Magnus. I beat him the last time. I'm going to beat him. I'm telling you, I'm going to beat him again. It's going to be marvelous. He just knew it. And then Joe Biden said, yeah, I'm good. And he's like, yeah, I'm good. But you know what I'm going to do? Yeah, I think my vice president should be president. And here comes this woman. Dun, 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 dun. Like, when she started using that Beyonce song, Freedom, I knew right then and there Donald Trump was going to be a crash out. Donald Trump was going to be the beginning of Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria forever. The famous actor we once knew is now paranoid and aspiring. You're moving just like a degenerate. Heavy antics is feeling distasteful. Why calculate? You're not as calculate. I can always predict your angles. Like, we knew. And he has been crashing. That eating the dogs, eating the cat shit was supposed to end the guy. That was supposed to end the election right there. Listen, That eating the cat shit was supposed to end this whole election. That's why Donald Trump threw it out there. That was his secret weapon right there. I'm telling y'all right now, I can't wait to catch her and see what she says about the eating of the cats from the Haitians. I can't wait when I tell her about the eating of the cats. I can't wait. Oh, he knew that was listen. That shit was supposed to end the real conversation right there, boy. That was when the cape came down. Y'all ever see James Brown when he performed? Like at one point, he hit on his knee and they would put the cape over him. That was supposed to be the cape. Maceo was supposed to come out with the cape after that shit. Kamala Harris was supposed to be going, well, I don't know. I don't know how to explain. I don't know. That was supposed to be the killer right there, boy. Because you knew, you saw just by his body language, you knew he was cocking that one back. He was waiting all night to bust off with that one. I can't wait to watch what happens when I hit her with the eating of the dogs and the cats in Springfield, Ohio by the Haitians. It's going to be great. He just knew it. People in the room were like, what the why is that the big round? Why is that the last? That's the bullet that's gonna take everything out. Kamala Harris could be on the ground on the debate stage going, I don't know. He's supposed to wear her ass out with that one. That was the presidential pick-off right there, baby. I'm serious. He had that shit cocked. Y'all remember Rocky IV when Ivan Drago was fighting Apollo Creed and he had that right arm cocked? That was Donald Trump. He just knew he's going to knock her ass off the stage with that one. Eating the dogs and cats in Springfield. He just thought it was going to wear her ass out. And that shit landed like a wet fart. People made songs out of that shit. People made songs out of that shit. Shit. No. Listen, that became a lesbian anthem. People made music out of that shit, and it was instructions. Lesbians all over America were going, eat the cat, eat the cat. They were just sitting there going, mm-hmm. Thought he was gonna knock her out. Do y'all understand? He thought that was gonna be the game ender. He thought eat the cat was gonna be a get. People made music out of that shit. Do y'all? Come on, man. Come on. And Jeff, yes, the track was fire. We're not talking about listen, I did not hear a bad Eat the Cat track. I said what I said and I ain't taking it back. I'm dead ass. I did not hear or see one bad Eat the Cat track. Not a one. The guy that did the acoustic guitar one, fire. Flames. Hot, Dylan hot fire. The dubstep remix, fire. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. I think there was one, the one that started it all was just like, they're eating their dogs, eating the cat, eat the cat. Like it was that. Fire. There was not one bad Eat the Cat remix. Not a one. The R&B version, the rap version, the country version, none of them. All of them straight flames. Because this stupid son of a bitch thought that was going to be the thing that ended this whole campaign. Like he wasn't going to have to run anymore. And she heard that shit, it's like, talk about extreme. When your absolute best shot, when the knockout blow don't knock out the blow, like, what do you do after that? What do you do for an encore? He kept trying. Listen, this is saying, thank you, Eve. Black Twitter went crazy. Come on, man. Listen, the guest speaker did kind of suck. It was his voice. I mean, if we could have like sped it up and made it sound like Alvin from the Chipmunks, but then people wouldn't have understood it. Like dead ass. Come on, man. He thought that was the one. He eating the dogs, eating the cats, and it was like, what? So he's been on stunt tour ever since. Let's listen to Ave Maria in my playlist for almost an hour. I'm gonna answer all of 4 questions. Then we're gonna play some music. What? 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 How did that happen? Where they do that at? And yes, some of that shit that he's saying is terrifying. Like using the United States military for the enemy within. That shit is terrifying. Absolutely. At the same time, and again, I have to keep saying this, this man went to McDonald's to slang fries. It is spectacle with this man. And if you thought, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit Chris Lotus off with this one because he's been patiently waiting. I'm gonna vote for Trump. I'm gonna vote for Trump. He can sling McDonald's fries, so I'm gonna vote for Trump. That is all I got out of that. Like, I gotta vote for Trump. I gotta vote for Trump. Work 30 minutes at a McDonald's. I gotta vote for Trump. That shit don't even, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That you shouldn't be able to say that in a polite society without getting the shit smacked out of you. Like, you got, come on, man. That's when you smack the shit out of somebody and tell them, if you don't get out of my face, like, you got to smack the shit out of somebody if they say that to you. Hey, man, you going to vote? I sure am. Who you going to vote for? I got to vote for Trump? Yeah. Why are you voting for Trump? Because he can slang some fries at McDonald's. If you don't get the hell away from me right now, I really want you to understand that. I really want you to understand that. I genuinely want you to understand that. Can you imagine some bitch coming to tell you that they're now going to vote for Donald Trump because he can slang some fries at McDonald's and not smacking the ever-loving shit out of their ass? Hey, where you going? I'm going to vote. Who you voting for? I got to vote for Trump. I got to vote for, hey. You ain't got to get in the whole song. You were on the fence yesterday. Why are you all hell-bent on voting for Trump right now? I saw him sling some fries. I got to vote for Trump. Followed by, if you don't get out my face right now, I'm going to smack you again in your mouth. Like, what the what? Oh my God, Jeff Pierce said, how can a man that salty give you unsalted fries? But this is how our politics have shaped out, ladies and gentlemen. I want y'all to know Donald Trump is a paradigm shift. He is. Unfortunately, it's a paradigm shift we don't like. It's not a paradigm shift that we any of us really wanted. You understand that, right? Donald Trump is a paradigm shift that nobody asked for. Nobody. We are now embracing the dumbass. I don't like being here. Okay? I'm telling y'all right now, I'm like that song. Nobody's supposed to be here. Like, I don't like the paradigm shift that we're going to. A celebration of the stupid? Oh, hell no. No. I hate this shit. There's nothing sexy about being dumber than a bag of hammers. Guys, I get it. You got 4 pounds of baby oil on you. You have worked out to the point where you swole meat even in your eyebrows. Your eyebrows up there flexing. Okay, we get it. You have managed to find your way to you either a hard-working, rugged man with an axe or some shit, or you hood strong, running routes, whatever the hell it is. But you know for a fact your IQ is in double digits. You know it. Low double digits. Like right now, some of y'all are trying to navigate tying your shoes. Argue with your mom and don't argue with me. You know. You know you stupid as shit. You know you dumb. Your mama has told you to your face, boy, you better get a better job. Because you're dumber than a bag of hammers. Like, ain't nobody gonna be with you for your intelligence. You got family members that say that your ass always like walking into walls on purpose. Like, come on, man. You stupid as shit. And you know it. And right now, you are giving your support to one of the dumbest sons of bitches that's ever ran for president. Like everybody loves The Undertaker and Kane. Mark Calloway and Glenn Jacobs are endorsing Donald Trump. Does that make him really kind of smart, though? Does it? Probably not. Just saying. I get it. You can't be that stupid. And thank you, Chaos King. Hey, Chaos, my wife says the same thing. This is slowly but surely becoming a movie Idiocracy. For those of you who've never seen it, the movie starts with the most average man in the world. The most average man. He is average across the board. Compared to other men, he's average. Compared to smart men, he's average. Compared to dumb men, he's average. He's right in the middle, right? He volunteers for this experiment where him and a woman, played by Maya Rudolph, are put in these pods. And it's supposed to be like a year. It's supposed to be like a year. They go to sleep in these pods. They wake up a year later or whatever. Well, the general who was running the shit, turns out he was corrupt. He gets arrested. These people forget that these motherfuckers are in this pod. Excuse my French. And next thing you know, they are in the year, what year was that? 2030, 2045? It's like way off in the future. Where what I said earlier has happened. Smart people are not having sex, but dumb folks are procreating. And literally, the IQ of the world goes down. America's covered in trash. These people are putting Brawndo, which is like a Gatorade knockoff, on plants. Because, as the girl keeps saying in the damn movie, it has electrolytes. Okay. I wasn't ready for that. They're pouring, and there's a dust bowl. They can't get any crops to grow. The president is named Camacho. He carries around like I don't know, an AR-15 with a damn rocket launcher, a grenade launcher on it. He wears a presidential medallion. That's how you know he's president. So this average ass dude wakes up in this time. And now now he is the smartest man in the world. One of the things I remember from that movie, I wish I didn't, but I do. The Academy Award winner for Best Picture that year was called Ass. It is 2 hours of a white man's ass. It won Best Direction, Best Director, Best Screenplay, and Best Picture. Ass. The hottest TV show on the damn thing is Ow My Balls, where people are just repeatedly getting their balls kicked in and smashed and shit like that. They have something called a time machine, and the word machine is misspelled. And it's not a time machine. It's a merry-go-round. I watch it. Ha ha ha. My wife watches it, gets really concerned. She's like, "This isn't funny. This is looking a little bit too much like real life." Flash forward, Donald Trump, a presidential candidate, actual presidential candidate, somebody that really wants the office of president of the United States, is slanging fries in a closed McDonald's for his supporters. Why are we here? Why are we here? Why are we here? What how do we get to this mofo? Who was it that was driving that said, "Guess where we're gonna go"? I don't know. Where are we gonna go? We're gonna go to a time where a presidential candidate will be slinging cold fries out the window of a closed McDonald's to his supporters. To which I'm going to look you dead in the face. And I'm going to go, what? Why? What? Like, serious. If you watch the movie Idiocracy, you're going to want to punch a Trumper in the face. They all wore Crocs shoes. And this average man, who is now the smartest man on earth, solved the Dust Bowl problem by changing the Brawndo to water. Plants grew because of water. He took over as president of the United States from Camacho. Because he was the smartest man on earth. He's average in our time. He's the smartest man on earth in the future. And what makes him the smartest man on earth? He changed the Brawndo that they were pouring on dry ass dirt to water, and things grew. Oh, by the way, Donald Trump was slinging fries at a closed McDonald's to his supporters. Kamala Harris is out here with policies. I don't have to agree with all of them because she's still one of those middle of the road centrist Democrats. But when I look on the other side and I see a 79-year-old man slinging fries, French fries, cooked in oil, maybe some salt, maybe not some salt, to supporters of his, selected supporters of his, in a closed McDonald's. I'm like, how the hell is this a race? I'm gonna put it in relationship terms. Let's start with the ladies. Ladies, on the one hand, you have a man who's, he works, takes care of himself, no kids, no secret baby mamas or secret wives and shit. And you guys go out on a couple of dates, and he seems a little bit boring. When you guys go out to dinner, he orders, you order what you are eating. He orders like a salad. It's not that he's a vegetarian; he just eats salad. The movies y'all watch are rom-coms. Just a rom-com kind of guy. He's not trying to push up to have sex on the first date, but let's say on the third date, you guys do decide to have sex, and it's very missionary, very paint by the numbers sex. But he's a nice guy. He calls you every day. He sends you roses, and they're always red. It's always two. It's all the same every week. You're like, I really like him, but he seems rather plain. And you understand he's a man, so there's a possibility he might change. You never know, right? On the other hand, the guy that wants to date you is driving a hoopty with 4 mismatched tires. He's always wearing a trench coat with sweatpants. The first time he takes you out is to an In-N-Out burger, and he gets his food and drives off because he ain't got no damn money. The movies y'all watch are shit like Saw or I Spit on Your Grave or, Faces of Death. You do decide to give him some ass, and he wants to put you in a position that literally hurts your lower lumbar. Like, he wants to do missionary, but he also wants you to hold your kneecaps behind your earlobes. And by the time you were done having this weird-ass sex with this stupid son of a bitch, your lower lumbar region hurts. Like, you can't go to work for a week because he done messed up your damn spinal column at the bottom near your pelvis. He sends you roses. They're always plastic, and it's some shit that he got off of Graves because it still has In Loving Sympathy on the damn package. Which one you going out with? Which one are you going out with? Which one? Which one? Which one are you thinking I need to go out with this son bitch more often? Who? What? Which one? Which one are you going, girl? I got two possibles. One who seems like a kind of a boring guy, but he's really nice. The other one is a damn maniac. He's a maniac. While he's in a hoopty with 4 tires that don't match, his ass is driving 55 and a 35, only stopping when he sees people in the crosswalk, and he's hitting brakes hard like. You in the car seeing your life flash in front of your freaking eyes. You're going to go with that first guy. You might not agree with a lot of it. You're going to go with that first guy. That second guy is crazy. Come on. Gentlemen, this one's for you. You go out with a girl. She doesn't pick an expensive restaurant. She doesn't pick a cheap ass restaurant somewhere in the middle. She orders a lot of food, but she eats all of it. She's really not big on politics or anything like that, so there's not a whole lot of conversation. She wants to go see rom-coms. She enjoys rom-coms. There is some sex, but it's very, very plain, one position, things of that nature. But she calls you every day. She texts you. She asks you what you're doing. You guys have conversations. They're not really deep. They're about, they're as deep as a tear, but she's a nice woman, nice lady. The second chick you meet, she has switchblades that are literally tattooed, not even tattooed, like she has a holster that has two switchblades near her coochie. She shows up on a Harley Davidson that she stole from her ex-boyfriend, who's still looking for it. She wants to go to a expensive steak place. She's gonna eat a whole lot of steak, and then she's gonna ask for more steak. Your ass is sitting there going, "Yo, I can't even afford all of this shit." She's telling you to shut the F up. The movies that she wants you to watch are they're rom-coms, but she wants to sit there and talk all the way through it like, "Hey, stupid bitch, wash your ass." Now, everybody in the theater is looking at you like, would you please let this bitch tell her to shut the up, please? Y'all are having sex, but now she wants to peg you. She done tied one of your arms to the damn bedpost. She's flipping you over. She pulls out a real switchblade out from between her damn legs. She is holding it to your throat while she pegs the dog shit out of you. She wants you to call her Margaret Mommy. And you like, your name ain't even really Margaret. I don't care. You gonna call me Margaret Mommy or I'm gonna stab the shit out of you. She sends you harassing voice messages, but then she sends you a picture of her in the shower naked with one of her nipples showing. She's inconsistent. And by the way, her ex-boyfriend saw you on the back of his motorcycle. Now he's looking for you to whoop your ass. Who you gonna date? It's out of curiosity. Just, out of curiosity. Which one of you gonna go, hey, buddy, that's the woman I want to just hang out with. I like her. I'm cool with her. Which one? Exactly. You know which one. At least with the boring woman, y'all can explore shit. You can't explore nothing with Crazy Mary. You can't explore shit. Her ass, listen, she gonna have your ass getting arrested for some bullshit you ain't even do. Got your ass in the pen. Booty cheeks all wide open. You listen. Listen. So how the hell is it that we have a presidential election that basically comes down to that, and people are still going, I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. You don't know what? What is there to know? Do you want a country that actually acts like a country, or do you want a country that's ran by President Camacho? Why don't we just get Donald Trump a big-ass gold necklace? You got people out here saying some of the stupidest shit I ever heard in my damn life. Them two old white people that said you can abort a baby up till 18 years. What? They were in front of a camera and they were bold with the shit. They were bold with it. You know, in California, you can abort a baby up until 18 years old. Come on, say what? What? Come on, say what the hell did you just say to me? Abort a baby up until 18 years old. What the? It started with Donald Trump. It started with Donald Trump. When he said women in the 9th month are giving birth, and this must not stand. What the? That's called childbirth, dude. But then he doubled down. The doctor and the doctor's looking at the baby and talking to the mom, and well, the baby just doesn't need to be needed, so they're aborting the baby after birth. And then it just got worse from there. You can abort a toddler. Something that already knows you is mom, knows that guy over there is dad. Now you can abort it because it's seen your face. What the? I don't even understand. Then the ages, the more these people talk, the deeper the ages went. The more the deeper these ages went, the more I was like, I don't want to play no more. I don't want to play no more. I don't want to play no more. I don't want to be here. I saw somebody say you can abort a baby up until 5 years after the birth. So now this kid knows you as mommy and daddy. This kid has favorite TV shows. At 5 years old, the kid loves Bluey. You're just going to abort him because you can't stand the theme music to Bluey any damn more. The ages kept getting bigger. And it was always in blue states. I heard about an abortion doctor in Chicago that aborted a baby at 10 years old. Ten. The number after 9 and before 11. 10. That child at this point has wore Halloween costumes. When they were younger, it was Bluey. As they grew older, it was Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Spider-Man at 10 years old. You can abort a baby at 10 years old. 10. That's a murder. Thank you, Letitia. That's a damn murder. You have murdered a 10-year-old. You have murdered a 2-year-old. You have murdered a 5-year-old. But the pace de resistance, the one that finally made me realize I don't want to play no more, was them two old white people who got in front got in front of a camera and said, in California, that anonymous ass, amalgamous ass state called California, not Orange County, not Riverside, Fontana, South Central, San Diego, Sacramento, Oaktown, Oakland, none of that, just California. You can abort a baby up until 18 years old. You first off, you use two words that ain't supposed to go together. You can abort a baby up until 18 years old. I want y'all to sit with me right now. I just sit with me. Grab your coffee because I know you're drinking it. Everybody just take a sip. Sit with me and ponder this. These two old white people who said that in California, you can abort a baby up until 18 years old. They had sex. Pretty sure it was a lot of furious sex. Just hot, dumb sex on a platter. Which means they probably have kids. Again, sit with me. If you smoking and toking, smoke and toke. You drinking coffee, drink coffee. If you just had yourself a shot of bourbon, have another shot. Just sit with me. Sit. So these two dumbass people are out here banging. Right? They have kids. And they let their children out in the world with that level of dumbass. They just opened the door one day and it was like they just ran out like the lions of Voltron. They just and just ran out the door. And they met people. And those people found them attractive. And those people were either married them or just had, hot sex. And they created children from these unions, which means these kids are out here right now being the grandchildren of two dumb ass old white people. And what makes them dumbass old white people is the fact that in full view of human beings that can see and hear them, these two people said that in the state of California, you can abort a baby up until they're 18 years old. That is literally two different sides of the spectrum. A baby is not a full adult. An 18-year-old is no longer a baby. And yet these people said that you can have an abortion, meaning a mother can get tired of feeding her soon-to-be 18-year-old child and just take them off the census and chalk it up as an abortion. And these people are filthy. I want you to think about this. How hard of a clothesline would you give somebody if they said that shit to you? How hard of a clothesline would you give somebody if they said that shit to you out loud in front of you? Would you? Are we hitting them with the short arm Steven Seagal or the short arm Jake the Snake Roberts? How hard? How hard? Because there's no. An abortion. An abortion up until 18. And these people have all coalesced this caravan of cockery, this barge of bullshit, this armada of assholism have all coalesced behind Donald damn Trump. A coalition of the crazy. They have all, come on. Come on. These people vote. They vote happily. Happily. Some of the dumbest sons of bitches you will ever see in your damn life are out here. They got they're poll watchers. They're telling you where to go when you got to vote. They're voting. Listen, Donald Dare Trump. I know. Richard Ricky, I love Richie. I love him anyway, so it's cool. Like, do you understand this? This is a race for some reason. Ladies, if a some bitch came and told you, I want to control what goes in your coochie and what comes out of it, you're not supporting that man in anything. You wouldn't even support his singing career. I sing ballads. I love you and your feet. I love to touch your toes. Hi, my name is Singer Man Greasy Swole Meat. And I want to tell women what they can put in their coochie and what they can get out of it. What they can do when it comes out of it. So buy my new album. Give me control of your coochie, girl. I want to touch you with your feet. Your toe jam is so gorgeous. Y'all be like, I don't give a shit what he's singing. F him and everybody that look like him. Gentlemen, if a great ass and a pair of hot tits was connected to somebody as dumb as Lauren Boebert, listen, you would tell your penis to shut the hell up. You would look at your dick and go, if you don't shut the... You see how stupid she is? No. Literally. You walk in a room, you see that ass, just, turn around, boobs is just right. Figure all sexy, thick, delicious. And then she open her mouth and sound like Marjorie Taylor Greene. Your penis will retreat. You will literally have an inverted penis. You will get a hard-on next to your stomach. That's how far back your dick going. You are not trying to sleep with stupid. You understand if you stick your penis in stupid, it gets infected with stupid? Bruh. She opened her mouth and sound like Marjorie Taylor Greene. You are not... No, absolutely the F not. It'd be just your luck she want to talk after having sex. Body bad in the motherfucker. Excuse my French. Face is right as hell. Opens her mouth. It's Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert having a rap battle. You are not sleeping with that woman. You are not. Bruh. Ladies. Guy out here look like Chris Hemsworth, but Motan. Like, he looked like, what if Idris Elba had Chris Hemsworth body modifications? Sexy as shit. Uber, ultra, mega sexy. He opened his mouth and sound like Ted Cruz. Listen, your shit will dry up so damn fast you will think somebody opened your booty cheeks and stuck Kondak from Black Adam in there. That's how dusty and dry your shit'll be. It'll be like Ben Shapiro just came into your bedroom. I ain't even in the mood. I'm not even in the mood to use the letters to sex. Sometimes I eat everything before I have an x-ray. You are not trying, please. Please. The hell up out of here. Come on. These people are banging it out. These dumb human beings are screwing. I don't know, Joe. Listen. So I think what I've been trying to say in the nicest way possible is this. Y'all got to reject these stupid son bitches. Y'all got to reject them. Like, y'all got to call him out, please. If you're having a conversation with somebody at work and you hear the words, I'm still on the fence on who to vote for. Either cuss them out or walk away. Do not let them put that bad juju on you. Don't. These people know who they're going to vote for. They just don't want your ass to know. If they still on the fence, they either voting for Trump or they're going to vote for Jill Stein or somebody else. That's it. If you were confident in this shit, I went and voted yesterday. Dead ass. Walked my ass in, knew exactly what I was voting for, voted, got out of here. I was out of here in 5 minutes. Didn't take me long because I knew exactly what the hell I was voting for. But if you see some bitch sitting around talking about, I'm still undecided, undecide their ass up out your damn life. You do not need that level of negativity in your shit. That's like inviting a girl to your wedding that then broke up with every dude she ever been with because she beat the shit out of him. And she talking about, why can't I find a good man? Because you can't stop punching them, Michaela Tyson. What's wrong with you? You're the one that can't keep not knocking your boyfriends the F out. That's why you can't find a good man. The hell are you talking about? You better go on. You better. I'm telling you, reject the stupid. Please reject the stupid. This is what I was actually going to talk about today. White boys, tough until they call the police. Because somebody was cool with talking shit about me in a live until I talked back to their ass. Then they reported me, and that's fine. But it's a larger contingent of shit. Dumb people are bold until smart people walk in the room. Dumb people are the boldest some bitches on the planet until a smart person walks in the room. Next thing you know, it's call the police, call the police, call the damn police. I don't like the fact that you're smarter than me. Let me report you on TikTok. Oh, I don't like what you said on YouTube. Let me report your entire channel. Shit like that. But in real life, these same people will tell you shit like, in California, you can abort a baby until it's 45 years old. What? Reject these people. Hey, Chris Lotus, I despise Jill Stein as much as I despise AT&T. AT&T is a bag of ass. Just be smart, people. Just be smart. Because dumb is out there. Dumb is out there, and dumb is banging. Dumb people are, in the time it took for me to do this show, it's 2 hours. 2 dumb people just met. And they're probably having sex behind a green dumpster behind somebody's Chick-fil-A right now. They just couldn't wait to get it in. She saw a print in his pants. It was actually his pocket knife, but she didn't know no better because she's stupid. He saw a whole ass. What he didn't realize was that ass is 3 pairs of panties because she forgot to wash her ass. He didn't care. So they are right now behind a green dumpster, behind a Chick-fil-A, banging it the F out. Right now. In the 2 hours that I've been on this show, or going on 2 hours that I've been on this show, 2 dumb people have gone into a bathroom of a Walmart and are right now doing some nasty, foul-ass sex. Silently, because it's a Walmart and they ain't trying to get arrested. Which means he probably was taking his shit while she was riding. He had his whole hand over her damn mouth, and she's over there with her entire hand in his damn mouth, like a mandible claw. And he got her pregnant just off of that shit. Just off of that. Got her pregnant just off of that. In the almost 2 hours I've been on this show, 2 dumb people saw each other across an entire room full of smart folks and are currently fingering each other behind Aldi's. In the middle of the damn day, she got 3 fingers up his ass. He got 3 fingers up her cooch, and they are stimulating the shit out of each other so that they can go and have sex later on this afternoon. She's going to stick her hand out of his ass, walk around smelling like booty juice all day. She's not going to wash her damn hands. He's going to walk around smelling like imitation crab meat all day because he ain't going to wash his hands. And later on this afternoon, they're going to go to an apartment that is playing freaking reruns of Matlock and have sex on a couch that they got from the Salvation Army that has bed bugs in it. And the bed bugs look homeless. In the 2 hours I've been on this show, that's what's going on. And then they're going to have more sex tonight. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. Remember this. Decisions matter, kids. Fight ignorance wherever it is. I have taken a whole lot of shit from one particular social media application because I refuse to let these stupid ass people tell me some shit that I already know. I'm not going to be able to do it. I love reading. I love getting new information. If I don't know something, I am willing to Google it to find it out. I always said, the day you stop learning is the day you die. That is where I have always been. Knowledge is a beautiful thing. I love to learn. I'm not about to let a person with an IQ lower than my damn shoe size tell me shit. You have lost and fallen and bumped your motherfucking head. And you ain't gonna tell how. And you want me to sit there and listen to you spew that bullshit? Really? Why should I do that? Why should I not be as arrogant as I possibly can be? Because you're dumber than a bag of freaking hammers. That's what, like I said in the video, some of y'all are walking around here right now in flip-flops because you can't count to 20 using just your fingers. And you want me to respect the fact that your ass out here breeding and spreading that level of COVID-19 stupid? Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Do y'all understand smallpox and polio is making a comeback because of these armchair ass scientists? Got their kids out here licking phlegm and booger covered blow pops that all the other kids in the neighborhood had to create herd immunity. Bitch, you can't tell me shit. You can't speak to me. You out your rabbit ass mind. Out here polluting the damn the byways with your bullshit. Your dumb ass. And yes, I go on lives and I piss these people off. You know why? Because I know half of them are stupid as shit. These are the some bitches that'll tell you about black jobs. Trump said that the Mexicans stealing your black jobs. Shut your dumb ass up. I dim my damn shine because your stupid ass can't stand the light. Screw you. Fight these people where they are, kids. Fight them. Stop letting these dumb bastards out here tell you shit. I'm telling you, will know the telltale signs of a dumbass. Hey, you voted today? I'm still on the fence. The hell you are. Bitch, you on the other side. Sit your stupid ass down. Like you ain't got functioning eyes and ears and shit. One candidate has policies. The other candidate is asking, do you want extra ketchup? Stop letting these stupid ass people tell you shit. You want more ketchup? You want to catch up on these nuts? Me in this damn show. Because quite frankly, why? That will always be why. I'll let you talk to me with your dumb ass. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like what I'm doing over here, please consider being a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Bill and Bishop. I am in the process of starting a Patreon exclusive day in the life of the villain video podcast. Well, not video podcast, video essay, whatever. You'll get deeper thoughts. You get a chance to meet the dogs, dem dogs, which is my dogs. You get a chance to see what I do with my pool, and Thomas Bishop buys a shed. It's going to be a day in the life sort of situation, and it's going to be a Patreon exclusive. So for as little as $3 a month, you can help me support and keeping this lights on and bringing you quality content. Patreon.com/Thomas the Bill and Bishop. This show has been brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com. Candles and merchandise with some of your favorite content creators like myself. Glitterwix.com. Tell London and the crew over there I said hello. Smooth California. Skincare products that will help your skin look and feel as great as possible. Go to smoothca.online. And finally, Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. You don't have to be melanated to be in the celebration. Go over there, check out some of the gear. It is fantastic. You will love it. melexcellence.com. I don't give a shit whether it's here, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube. I don't care. I'm going to get this show out every morning. But if you cannot watch me, you can listen to myself and all the other great shows that we have on this radio station on Ghost Claw Productions Radio. Go to gcpr.live and be on the lookout for the app, which is going to help you literally just press a button. You can listen to all of us. gcpr.live. If you're on the go and you can't watch a video, make sure you listen to us on the radio. So, kids, I went over, but I don't care because it's me. What do we say every day, kiddos? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Oh, one more thing. In the coming weeks, I'm going to actually have some flags for Flag on the Play Fridays. And don't forget, starting in a couple of weeks, we are going to have once a month giveaways for a exclusive Flag on the Play coffee tumbler or tumbler. You can put whatever you want to in it. It's absolutely up to you. I should be getting mine in the next couple of days. I will show you what it looks like. It is and we're going to, once a month, we are going to give away one coffee tumbler on Flag on the Play Friday. And this is it's really very simple. It is really, really very simple. The final flag that we give on that Friday during contest day will have a particular amount of yards. If you guess either the amount of yards or close to the amount of yards, you will win a tumbler. We're doing this once a month. That is the Flag on the Play Friday tumbler giveaway contest. The last flag that we give on the Sound of Coffee on Flag on the Play Friday on that particular day will have a particular amount of yards. I will have already wrote it out the night before. The person who comes the closest, either you hit it or you come the closest to that amount of yards, and it's not going to be something astronomical. It's not going to be something astronomical. But the person that comes the closest to that amount of yards will receive a one-of-a-kind Flag on the Play Friday coffee/tumbler, coffee/drink tumbler. That's how the contest is going to work. So be on the lookout for that. It's happening in a couple of weeks. Like I said, kids, may your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. This has been the Sound of Coffee. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. I am literally better looking than your dad, and some of you know it because you keep looking at me that way. I will see you guys tomorrow. It's Truthful Thursday. We're going to talk some truth about this election and the people that are running everything, because that's just the kind of person I do. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Sound of Coffee on gcpr.live. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Be safe and have the greatest day possible. What's the Sound of Coffee crew? Tick, baby. Tick. See y'all in the morning. Peace. Be safe, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.